What is the minimum time the sensor needs to be worn to produce a valid reading? OvuSense needs to be worn for a minimum of 4 hours during rest or sleep. Should I remove it before using the bathroom or if I'm going to have sex? Yes, it is essential to remove the sensor before sex and recommended before going to the bathroom. We recommend that the sensor is washed and then reinserted afterwards to increase the amount of data collected. Can I use OvuSense alongside fertility medications and procedures? Many of our customers use OvuSense to monitor the effects of their fertility medications like Clomid, metformin, and supplements such as inositol. If I am ill or running a fever, will that affect my readings? OvuSense is looking for temperature fluctuations over a very narrow range. It has been designed with an intelligent filtering system that removes the spikes outside of that range which are caused by illness or things such as consuming alcohol. However, if you've been running a fever for 2 or more days, you should stop using OvuSense until you are feeling better again. What if my room is really hot at night or I sleep with an electric blanket? Will that affect my readings? As OvuSense takes temperature measurements in the vagina, it's not prone to external influences. It takes measurements every 5 minutes throughout the night and has been designed with an intelligent filtering system that removes spikes in your data. I work shift hours, which means I have irregular sleep patterns. Can I still use OvuSense? You can use OvuSense if you work shifts, as long as you have a regular sleep pattern for a week or more. The most important thing is to wear the OvuSense sensor for a minimum of 4 hours while you are at rest. How do I clean the sensor? The sensor is designed with materials that prevent growth of bacteria. Simply clean it with warm water and soap. What does the sensor tail do? The sensor tail is designed to hang free, so it's easier for you to remove the sensor. It may hang outside of your body, which is completely fine and safe for you. Does one size fit all? Yes, there's just one size sensor. The sensor is designed to be of a similar size and shape as a tampon. Over 10,000 cycles of use have confirmed our clinical trial findings that 98% of users find the sensor completely comfortable to wear. Can the sensor get lost inside me? The sensor can't get lost inside of you, as there is nowhere for it to go. OvuSense is a Class 2 medical device which is tested and conforms to strict medical standards. It is completely safe to use. Will the sensor fall out? If the sensor is sitting comfortably, pushed up past the muscle, it shouldn't fall out. If the sensor does fall out, it may be that you have not inserted it far enough. Can I wear the sensor during my period? For hygiene and safety reasons, it is essential you don't use the sensor when you are bleeding. Can I use a lubricant with the sensor? You can use a small amount of lubricant for inserting the sensor if you feel the need to. It needs to be water-based and sperm-friendly. Can I still wear it if I have a bacterial or yeast infection? We recommend you stop using OvuSense if you have an irritation or infection. Wash the sensor thoroughly and start again once your symptoms have completely cleared. Could I be at risk of toxic shock syndrome using OvuSense? As with the use of tampons, there may be a small risk of toxic shock. However, the risk of toxic shock is lowered by only using the sensor when you're not bleeding. The sensor is made of antibacterial medical-grade silicone, which you wash daily. This discourages the growth of bacteria, which can lead to toxic shock. Are there any radio waves used in transmitting the data from the sensor? The OvuSense sensor transmits no data while it's inside your body. Once you take your sensor out and start a connection using your OvuSense app, your data is then transferred to your mobile device using a special low-power technology. It is completely safe. How do I know my data is safe? Your data is transmitted from your OvuSense app and stored in a secure encrypted format in a dedicated cloud-based database that complies with strict regulatory guidelines, including security management. I'm going on holiday. Can I take OvuSense on the flight in my hand luggage? You can take OvuSense with you on holiday. We suggest using the case provided where it will be safe and protected if it's dropped or handled. Is OvuSense sent in discreet packaging? OvuSense is shipped in a plain white box with no logo or branding. It fits in your letterbox or post box, so you don't have to be home to sign for it. What if I have additional questions? You can just email us 7 days a week at support@ovusense.com. We are here to help you on your fertility journey. Best of luck and love.